Hi Pisces Collective. I am here to do a timeless love reading. Okay, my love readings are going to be timeless. I'm starting to transition into a more timeless mode as an oracle. Time is fluid. Okay, it's not linear, and so I put these messages out there, and I trust that the souls that need to hear the wisdom coming today, the messages from Spirit. I trust it'll reach you. Okay. Welcome, Pisces. I'm a little tongue-tied. I don't know. I feel for you all already in the reading. I don't know what that's about. The wind got knocked out of me, and I'm trying to catch my breath. I don't have a tower here. I've already drawn cards, but I feel like y'all need to take big, deep breaths. I have a blue candle lit for us today, okay? Adding some calm and some patience into a situation, and clarity for the blue, okay? And need to center and breath work is important. I'm going to be drinking water throughout because as soon as I started, I knew that I was tuning in for Pisces. I felt this in my belly. Well, it's higher. It's in the solar plexus. Wanting to bust through or something. Really needing to take a deep breath, or the wind got knocked out of you and now you're can't get a deep breath. So let's dive in. I love you, Pisces. This is my rising sign, so I'm always curious as to how it's going to resonate for me. I always watch back these videos, especially when it concerns one of my top 3. So half the time I don't know what I'm saying and I'm just channeling. Remember, this reading is general, so take what resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay? And, I could say you, but it could be your partner, so feel free to flip that energies, around. And cross watchers, you're welcome here too. And remember, you're not just your sun sign. So watch some of my other readings out there and reach out to me. All my information's below if you want your own personal private reading. I love you, Pisces. I do have the windows open. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Louisiana, and it's breezy. And I like that air energy. Tune into the wind. And, that brings in winds of change. It cleanses your aura to stand out in the wind. Okay? So we may have background sound effects that have been coming through as confirmations and things like that in my readings, okay? So the one oracle card from Whispers of Love Oracle, receive with love and appreciation. And by the way, it was reversed. So, are you having trouble receiving? Are you experiencing, Pisces, lack in love, not feeling it, wanting to receive but not receiving? And what they're really wanting to show you here is that your thoughts are controlling everything. See how here his eyes are closed, or he's looking at this snowflake, and what's pictured here above is doves. Okay? Birds, doves, messengers, however you want to see them. Swallows. I see peacock feathers on his crown. I see other feathers, which speaks to angels supporting you and guarding you. And it's about what you're thinking about here, Pisces. Okay? Thoughts of peace. This is what we need to focus on. And gracious acceptance is a way to show love. This is a fragile situation. The snowflake, think about that, how fragile it is. So whatever you're dealing with. Rose on the very top of the card, it speaks to high vibrational love, high vibrational thoughts. Think thoughts of peace in this situation, in this tender situation, in this fragile situation. You're not feeling the love and appreciation. Somebody isn't, because it was reversed. Gracious acceptance. Gracious acceptance. We got to talk about that, Pisces. Card 34, which is a 7, and 7s mean that a situation is evolving. Okay? Yeah, there's a need for gentleness in this situation, and a need for you to be more gentle with yourself, and that's why the snowflake is there. It's also could be an interpretation of like it's a message from heaven, from your angels. And the doves around the head are confirmation that your feelings and intuition are connected to your divine guidance. You can expand this guidance by willingly expressing your appreciation. This is a signal that you are open to receiving further guidance. Once you do this, your blessings will be limitless. So open to further guidance. It was reverse. Being courteous when someone gives you something is simple consideration. The angels encourage you to graciously receive as an act of kindness. Allow someone to express love by accepting what they want to do for you or give to you. Being appreciative expresses your feelings through action. Extend your gratitude by saying a heartfelt thank you to those who take the time to help you. Showing appreciation is good manners. It demonstrates your respect for somebody's time, knowledge, energy, or assistance, and that you truly realize what has been given to you. Open gratitude connects you to the giver in a deeper way. A sincere appreciation of people and their role in your life creates a mutual connection. Be more gentle and tender. And you are highly connected. Your intuition. Like, I'm hearing you already know what to do. So, let's see here. We did oracle cards first from the Literary Witches Oracle. I have tarot cards sitting on top of them in an interesting little circle that I need to show you. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? How they landed, usually I'm not really particular about that, but I got the message that was like I needed to keep them that way so that I saw these connections, what the oracle cards were saying. Okay, so the first card is the subconscious, so very well could be doing a lot of shadow work right now. Okay, very much the subconscious card depicts that. Your higher self is guiding you. You possibly could be doing a lot of journaling. Maybe you keep your own diary, even. And then pearls of wisdom are coming from below, from digging down into the depths of your what you've been hiding, your shadow. Okay, see the pearl of wisdom in her hand here. Okay, so doing your shadow work. Let's get out my book here because it has other meanings too. The unexplored, submerging, and surfacing. So taking that time to go within and maybe even exploring past relationships, okay? Past patterns and things like that. And surfacing, like she's in the water, so she's in her emotions here. And surfacing with wisdom and truth and going forward. Being guided by your higher self is that card to me. Nia's fiction and her masterpiece, A Lifelong Diary, explores the fractured self, her complicated feelings for her father, psychoanalysts, love, and adventures of all sorts. So, and I think what you're really doing is exploring these parts of yourself that you've hidden, even in roles in relationships. Okay, unexplored is standing out to me. With the toad right next to it, the toad speaks to, as a symbol in this deck, the grotesque. So those grosser truths about, those darker truths that we think are gross and they're actually not. Because he also stands for joy and humor. So maybe finding a sense of joy again after some darkness. Being able to laugh at yourself is a new way to be in this case, Pisces. Some truths may have come to the light that were pretty ugly. that were sudden. The toad jumps, you know. You've been hard at work. The Eight of Pentacles here crossing this subconscious and love. You've been working hard at it. Trying to love yourself again. The love card is reversed. Pisces. Yeah. Here she's Sappho. All in the darkness there. See? And the little statue here says you ... burning. Okay? A new you coming out of the ashes. Rising up like the phoenix. Loving yourself. Even the darker, ugly truths. Even in a situation. I don't know. Something's happened in Pisces. Love is... I feel a breakup. Yep. There was a breakup. But I also feel like a wheel is turning with the 3 cards that are on the top that I showed you. Sappho was about, she wrote about, I mean, this is an old, we're talking about ancient Greek times here. She wrote about homoerotic poetry. Like sang and played a lyre, and a lot of her poetry, a little of it remains. Fragments only remain. It was poetry of bittersweet love between women, has been lost to time, fire, and religious disapproval. Okay. The Lantern is next, and the Lantern is about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, receiving guidance, revelations, epiphanies. It's reversed. So I feel like you've been in a dark space for a while, Pisces. Or a breakup happened and you've been licking your wounds. Not trusting your instincts anymore. That's the Lantern reversed. But healing is happening. You must know that because the healing Maria Sabina is here, the shaman. Healing is happening. You might even be connecting with the magic mushroom at this time. She improvised. She was illiterate, and she improvised her chants while connecting with the psilocybin mushroom. Wolf around her, and hummingbird. Wolf speaks to inner expansion. Hummingbird says, stay in the present moment. Release how you thought this relationship was going to look. Release how you thought you were going to look after this relationship. Release, like there's some forgiveness that needs to happen. There was a breakup, because here's the Death card. Between the Toad and the Lantern. There's so much passion and aggression and vengefulness I see in this woman here. In this Death goddess. She holds the bow and arrow. So that to me is, I mean, this is scorpionic energy, so transformation is happening. And it's just a matter of time with the little, here, see? It's only a matter of time before this was bound to happen. There's a couple here in the background behind here being depicted. And she wears a chastity belt. So there's pent-up sexual frustration I'm seeing. But yeah, the Death card it's usually in a love reading is depicted. Yeah. Whoa. That Death card. Let's move on. You wish you would have trusted your instinct about this love. And some ugly truths came up from the surface. But now healing is, trust. You're either involved with a shaman or you're a shaman. You're your own healer. Realize that too. And I said already that you've been working hard at this because that's the Eight of Pentacles here. I wonder what the other meaning is. There's indifference here. Like the masculine's trying to warm things up again. Maybe try a new way of trying to work it out. But there's indifference. Okay. An affectionate, gentle, and tender approach helps to overcome your partner's indifference. because it reflects simple and honest feelings. It needs to be honesty, simplicity, compassion. It looks like the feminine ain't having it here. But then I've got the King of Wands energy that's crossing this Sappho and the Lantern, and that, you know, you very well could have been dealing with that. A fire sign. Cancer. Well, maybe it is a Cancer. Aries, Leo, Sag. This is a yellow robe, and yellow, or a golden robe, and it looks very, this embrace here looks very nurturing, looks very protective. Somebody's protecting something, was trying to protect a love, or something like that with the King of Wands. Trying to protect what was hidden, the Lantern, because see how they fell here, and across this love situation. You take it how it resonates. This King of Wands in this deck is called Embracing Closely. Commitment is important. The conquest derives from quiet willpower and mutual determination to offer yourselves to each other. So if somebody was unwilling to... King of Wands has commitment issues. Like, usually when I'm doing a love reading and there's a player at stake, it comes out as the King of Wands, like feeding multiple mouths and baby mama drama and shit like that, and hiding, you know. And this is not gender specific, by the way, because women do this too. Needed to say that. Okay, you still got 4 more cards. Those 3 landed on the cards, and then I had this other big group of cards here. Okay, ending with, I've got the Knight of Chalices, the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the Emperor reversed. So here's this Knight of Cups, which is being reversed, which is like, and then he's like the knight in shining armor. So a love offer that fell through even. And somebody, like, this card is called Modesty. See how the knight there, like, she's in the water, like, kind of beckoning him to come in, and she's fully naked, and he's playing bashful, or, like, he's being modest, like, he doesn't want to get naked, because he's got some shame issues that he's working on, or having trouble expressing emotions in a situation. Somebody is. And, 2 of Swords being guarded again, same kind of needed. 2s are about decisions or choices, okay? 2 of Swords is, I'm kind of guarded here. Look at the feminine energy. Again, offering a flower, almost like a peace offering here, and the woman, the feminine, turning the head. 2 of Swords. Crossroads. It's like the masculine is inviting in a new connection. Empathy and understanding are born of promising the right things and then keeping one's own promises. The feminine is indifferent because the masculine isn't walking his talk. The masculine is saying that he'll do things but not following through. And not connecting with their emotions. And somebody's super sad. But this is like a hard habit to break. The 4 of Cups. That's the magnet, and the coin, and the scissors. Like, I know I need to cut this connection, but we'll wallow around in this a bit. What's the 4 of Cups? What are they calling it here? Habit. Yeah, that's what I said. It's a hard habit to break. You're, like, drawn to them. Immobility, habit, and indifference can caused by routine must be fought. And get out of in a rut. That's why this is showing like a circle, going through the repetitive patterns and cycles here. Indifference continuing to show up in the wording in these cards here. And yeah, immobility, feeling trapped in a situation. Not knowing how to move forward and connecting emotionally with this knight. And now we've got the Emperor reversed. Shit. To exercise the power entrusted to you, you must know how to dominate yourself. Like, you're feeling just defeated, completely defeated in this situation. Like, look at that emperor looking over at that statue goddess, like, totally in love, like. And this is called the magic of the stones. Right? It's like this connection was like the love connection was like somebody was a statue and the love made them come alive. And now that's gone. And now you're like, now what? Stones, crystals all around. Okay, now what? What else does Emperor Reverse? They want you to tell me. They want me to tell. Since it's the last card in your reading, the Emperor Reversed. I mean, we do not want the Emperor Reversed. This is somebody who can be very. Maybe I'm just describing. Maybe it's somebody you're dealing with. That is cold and demanding and stubborn and very rigid and tyrannical and inflexible and controlling and cruel and abuses their power and is undisciplined. Who's that? No wonder you're in a repetitive cycle and pattern. Here, circle here. Circle, 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 I see here. Oh, there's been fighting. You're stuck in fighting. There's 5 of Wands. There's a lot of negative energy. And you've been like somebody's watching somebody else. A stalker energy even almost. 5 of Wands and then 9 of Swords. Yeah. Power plays. I don't even want to go deeper into that. Okay. Because I have other cards to show you too, Pisces. So let's breathe again. I need to take a deep breath for you all again. Oh my. This is resonating for me too. Yep. Some of them anyways, yeah. Okay. Love notes. I already shuffled. So it looks like a rainbow. Rainbow, yeah. Let's get to these black and white. You light up my world. This person light up your world. Like I said, like somebody was rigid and like a statue or frozen or whatever, and then your love like made them come alive. Sappho. That's the kind of love Sappho talked about. You light up my world. I like lots of affection. Sounds like the Leo in me. You make me feel like a teenager. There's a lot of gossiping going on. Gossiping. Wonderful. Tune that shit out. A locket. So this is, when the locket comes out, it's a green card, see? So it's heart connection, heart healing. And a locket is something that you treasure, right? You put a little picture in there or something very special in a locket. So this is, you treasure this connection. You did. I just feel like there was a breakup. Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? So, yeah. Maybe through this relationship, this person was mirroring back to you. You was your dark mirror too. You know, the moon brings much to the light. The moon is about cycles of life. Sometimes you're dancing with yourself. By the way, too, Pisces. Plus, you could just love that movie. You could just love this quote. That's why I put it in there. Did you already know who you were dancing with? Sometimes we go in and know that. You already know what to do. Did I not tell you that today? I think you did. In the beginning, you already know what to do, Pisces. We are always connected. It's a green heart cord with somebody. Okay? Always connected. Always can feel their energy. Okay? And that includes from our past over loved ones coming through right now to say we are always connected. That love never dies, Pisces. Old-fashioned values. Somebody's got some old-fashioned values that make them, actually, these old-fashioned values feel good to you. Make you feel good in your own skin. This is solar plexus energy. New beginnings with old-fashioned values. And then, yeah, you're dealing with a Jekyll and Hyde. Maybe it's just you. Maybe you got some Gemini in you too. Jekyll and Hyde situation. All right, let's leave. I'm going to leave you here, Pisces, with 2 messages today from my new Heart and Soul deck. Boom, boom. That's what I feel like saying with them, Pisces. Hang in there with these 2 cards. They're all different hearts, like pictures, okay? So like there's a bright array of colorful different kinds of cards. So what I see coming here is a major inner expansion in your world, but some events that might be like, have been very difficult and traumatic. Look at these seas. And this almost looks like an asteroid coming in, like a looming kind of disaster. And this is your inner sun. Like, let's just read this one first. Within the transcendental realm of your soul, there are endless universes, each inconceivably vast and at the same time inconceivably small. Even in the tiniest particle of subatomic matter, there is an endless expansion. Creation is a cosmic motion picture in which you are both director and actor. Look within and express outwardly the endless waves of love within you. May your love embrace the earth and fill all of creation. Okay? It's important to know that you are both the director and the actor in this love story. And here we go. You ready for the boom? Help is on its way. The raging sea will soon abate, and a great light will heal your heart. This is a time of deep, profound, and positive transformation, but courage, strength, and patience are required. You are supported by a sea of love. You are supported. Again, I'm going to go back to this gracious acceptance and being supported by the way, the dove, by the doves, by the divine. The doves around the sprite's head are confirmation that your feelings and intuition are connected to your divine guidance. You know help's on the way. You are supported by a sea of love, and the sea speaks to our intuition. Okay? Keep your thoughts that all is in divine timing, all is working out. Have patience. Know your strengths. Okay? I understand. You need to be more tender with yourself, Pisces. Absolutely. Because that was the first card that came out too. So, it may be a traumatic time, but look at all this, the little love that's floating out of here, okay? It's coming. Help is on the way. The storms will soon cease. I'm surprised I didn't see a 10 of swords here, or 3 swords. I mean, this is a major change, though, with that death card. Be open to receiving. Show your gratitude, okay? That's how to receive more. Give, you receive. It works hand in hand. All right, I love you, Pisces. We'll see you soon.